Hi Brenda, how is your first year as a high school special education teacher going? Well, Linda, it is a little hectic. I am starting on transition plans for most of my students and I am completely overwhelmed. Where do I even start? Well, Brenda, transition plans are required by law for any student with an IEP by their 16th birthday. You will help students identify post-school goals and set up post-school services from ages 16 to 21. Who will help me be a part of this transition project? The IEP team, including the special education teacher, general education teacher, counselor and principal, student, the family, related service providers, and community agencies will help you. Wow, Linda, it seems like there will be a lot to do to make the transition plan successful and beneficial. Yes, Brenda, the plan is required based on the student's individual needs, specific progression of services, and it helps students make seamless transition and provides a place to go for support for the students. Linda, how can the transition plan benefit the student? Well, students without transition plans have higher dropout rates, are underrepresented at college, increase in unemployment, work for lower paying jobs, and struggle to live independently. It seems that I'm really going to have to get to know my students. The counselor will help you with implementing informal and formal assessments, inform students of the process, give choices to the students, and help to understand what goals are important to the students. Yes, Linda, that will be very beneficial to have a support system and team to help with the transition process. Yeah, Brenda, you will create goals for the students with the team. 3 goals mandated by IDEA are education and training, employment, and independent living. Some other goals would be beneficial, and these goals include leisure pursuits, community involvement, physical and emotional health, personal respect and relationships, and all these goals need to be person-centered. What do you mean by person-centered? Person-centered approach is defined by students' needs, strengths, and capacity. They also acknowledge disability-specific issues. Students and families also need to be involved in the transition process. How will the student be a part of the transition planning process? Well, Brenda, the student will prepare for the planning with the counselor's help, receive support from the team, follow up with any questions after the meeting for the team, and they'll share their information on their thoughts and ideas of the transition plan. What do the post-secondary goals need to focus on? Well, Brenda, education and training goals should focus on specific vocation, career, apprenticeship, on-the-job training, job corps, technology programs, college, and possibly independent living. Employment goals should focus on paid employment, unpaid employment such as volunteering or military services. Independent living goals focus on managing finances, utilizing transportation, and accessing adult services. To make the goals, the process is decide on a goal, plan the goal, prepare for the goal, and carry out the plan. What about the other goals? Well, Brenda, agencies such as recreation and leisure, community participation, related services, independent living, physical health, and legal advocacy agencies will participate in the goal making for these other goals. How can I help the students carry out their plan? Brenda, you will need to teach students self-determination, which is being actively involved or in control of their life with help of students to define goals, take initiatives, make choices, and understand consequences. Who will help me with creating these lessons on self-determination? The counselor will help you with teaching self-determination. They'll also help you to overcome barriers with collaboration with parents, the transition team, and agencies. Wow, Linda, thank you so much for all the great information. I feel so much more comfortable with transition planning. Just remember, Brenda, if you have any questions, find support from your transition team or counselor. Always make sure the transition plan is student-centered and meets their needs. The transition plan is required by law for any student with an IEP by the age of 16.